Hey, Heather, hope you're having a good day. I got your email regarding this problem and thought it'd be easier if I just show you how to do this on the whiteboard as opposed to sending you a list of 50 steps that we need to use to solve this. So I hope this helps. And when we get done, if you have any questions on it, please don't hesitate to email me and be glad to figure out where else you need some help. So here's how we set up the original problem. So this is our x of 1 column, our x of 2, and our x of 3 column, and there's our constant. So the process that we go through is that we want to get a 1 in this position right here, and then we want these two spots to be zeros. And so the easiest way to do that is to take the first column and multiply it by -4 and add it to our second row, because then we've got a -4 plus 4, and that'll end up being a 0. So our first row stays the same. Our second row, -4 plus 4 is 0. -12 plus 15 is 3. -16 plus 10 is -6. And -120 plus 111 is -9. So there's our 0 there. And now we got to get a 0 here. To do that, I'm just going to simply add the first row to the last row, since 1 and -1 will give me a 0 there. So we get a 0 there. 3 and 1 is 4. 4 and 3 is 7. And 30 and 3 is 33. So we got our first column the way we want it. Second column, we want to get the 1 in the middle. So we always get the 1 in place first, and then we get the 2 zeros afterwards. And so we need to turn that into a 1. Easiest way to do that, since all of those numbers are divisible by 3, I'm just going to divide my second row by 3. So 0, 3 divided by 3 is 1. -6 divided by 3 is -2, and -9 divided by 3 is -3. And there we go. So we got the 1 there. Now let's turn this into a 0. Easiest way to do that, multiply the second row by -4 and then add it to the third row. So our first row is going to stay the same. Our second row is going to stay the same. And our third row is going to change. So notice the only row that ever changes is the row that we're adding to. And since we're adding to the third row here, the third row is going to change. So 0 plus 0, that stays a 0, which we want. -4 plus 4 is a 0. That's 8 and 7. And 12 and 33. And at this point in time, once we get it looking like that, we can just go back to our equations and solve from there. So remember, this is our x of 1 column, our x of 2, our x of 3, and there's our constant. So this third row translates to 0x of 1, 0x of 2, 15x of 3 equals 45, and we can solve that and get x of 3 equals 3. Now we're going to go to this second row, 0x of 1, 1x of 2, -2x of 3 equals -3. And since we know what x of 3 equals, we can plug that in, and that gives us -6 equals -3, and so x of 2 ends up equaling 3. And now we go back to the first row, x of 1 plus 3x of 2 plus 4x of 3 equals 30. So that's x of 1 plus x of 2 equals 3, so that's 9, plus x of 3 equals 3, so that's 12, equals 30. So that's 21. subtract 21 from both sides, and we get x of 1 equals 9. And so there's our solution to this particular problem. So I hope that helps. Again, if you have any questions on it, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email. I'll be glad to answer any questions on this one or any other questions on this type of problem or any other. So thanks, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.